Good day. Today we're going to explore a crucial moment in Philippine history, the trial of Dr. Jose Rizal. Think of Rizal as a leading intellectual and advocate for change during the Spanish colonial era.
By the late 19th century, the Philippines was under Spanish rule, and calls for reform were growing. Rizal, through writing and peaceful activism, became a prominent voice. However, the Spanish authorities viewed his ideas as a threat. In 1896, a major turning point occurred. Rizal was arrested. Now, when someone is arrested, they face specific charges. In Rizal's case, the Spanish military court accused him of three main things. These are the charges against Rizal. First, rebellion. Rebellion is actively resisting the government by force. Second is sedition, inciting resistance or discontent against lawful authority. And lastly, illegal association, forming or being a part of groups deemed unlawful by the state. It's important to understand that these were serious accusations. However, when we examine the evidence presented, a crucial question arises. Did it truly support these charges? Spanish persecution largely based its case on Rizal's writing, particularly his novels like No Limitangero and El Filibusterismo, and his correspondence. While these works critiqued by Spanish rule and advocated for reforms, they didn't explicitly call for violent revolution. It was more about awakening national consciousness and demanding better treatment.
Now, let's talk about the trial itself. In a fair legal system, certain rights and procedures are fundamental. Unfortunately, Rizal's trial was marred by significant legal flaws. Think of this as critical errors or injustices in the way the legal process was conducted. Illegal flaws in Rizal's trial. Bias court. The court was composed of Spanish military officers, inherently aligned with the colonial government. This meant impartiality was high and likely. Denial of due process. Rizal was not allowed to choose his own lawyer. Instead, a military officer was assigned to defend him, raising concerns about the lawyer's independence and commitment to Rizal's case. Rush proceedings. The trial was conducted very quickly, limiting the opportunity for a thorough defense. Suppressed evidence. Witnesses Rizal wanted to call to testify in his favor were not allowed to appear. This prevented him from presenting a full account of his action and beliefs. These legal flaws are significant because they undermine the very foundation of a fair trial. It suggests that the outcome was predetermined, and the process was more about legitimizing a decision already made by the authorities. Despite the weak evidence and the flawed legal process, Rizal was found guilty. His execution on December 30, 1896 was a tragic event that, ironically, further galvanized the movement for Philippine independence.
Understanding Rizal's trial helps us learn about the importance of due process, fair legal system, and the consequence of suppressing dissenting voices. It's a crucial chapter in understanding the fight for Philippine freedom.